Just had a thought in response to TJDoesLife's video about why do we argue on the internet. Okay, so rather than do a full-fledged video, I'm going to make an observation about TJ's video I did on TJDoesLife. Kind of just I guess drudging about the futility of arguing with others on the internet, and that, you know, we just do it even though after it's over, emotionally it feels terrible, and it often feels like a bad idea anyways if we're discussing with people that aren't really arguing with you for the sense of, you know, going in new directions or, you know, resolving anything or learning something new. Because most of the time people at least have the intention. Like, of course people's minds are changed every now and again, but people's intentions are to keep hold of everything they think they know, keep hold of the opinions that they hold and to defend them against all attack. And of course that's something that needs to be done. I mean, we need to have that capability of defending our ideas against scrutiny. But obviously it's dangerous if we get so involved in that act that we convince ourselves that we're absolutely right about everything. Anyway, that wasn't my point at all. The point that I want to make is that the reason is really his video was a question, and probably a rhetorical question of why do we argue on the internet? And my answer to that is going to be asking another question that probably, you know, in my mind it has the same answer. Probably does have the same answer, I think. And that question is, why are we more involved with issues that are closer to home? Why are we more ready to involve ourselves? Like, of course we don't automatically involve ourselves when we see someone that's, you know, either physically or emotionally close to us in distress or that have a problem. But we are, of course, much more likely, we happen to get involved more with things that are closer to home, whether that be, you know, metaphorically or physically. And I think the answer has to do with, I guess, just general impulsiveness. You know, if we see someone, if we see someone, you know, asking for donations for a cause, and like it's someone you know, or even just as someone that's, you know, making a case for you know, someone who you're familiar with, or even just someone that's in person, you know, talking, advocating for a cause, and you know, asking for you know, the signing of a petition or asking for donations, or even someone that you're involved with on the internet, like, okay, is making a case for a certain cause or whatever, you're more likely to donate to that than you are to you know, have looked things up on your own time, have done a comprehensive evaluation of, you know, like, what money can you afford off of your own life to donate to a cause that no one has really preached to you about. You know, maybe about some terrible problem that's happening halfway across the world. And on the flip side of that, when I'm on the internet, and you know, I'm gonna generalize this. I'm gonna assume this happens to most people in the way that TJ was framing it. Is that we go on the internet and, you know, we're watching a video about some subject that interests us in some way, and we read the comments, and someone says something that's just, you know, just averse to, you know, what we think. It's averse to our opinion. And it's like we feel like we have this need to really, like, state the truth, because I think this is just this is based off of this I guess I'm gonna assume that this is based off of some it probably is, it might not be, but I'm gonna put forward an idea that this is based off of some noble concept, or else, or at least in my mind, that's the excuse. Or maybe that's the original intent, is that it's this notable concept that, you know, the truth should be out there. Like, if I think, if someone else says something that is very wrong, or at least from my viewpoint it's wrong, I should be able to, the truth, it's not even me, I'm just saying, like, the truth should be out there. Like, there should be a discussion, someone should be saying something to this person that will hopefully convince them otherwise, so that, you know, more people are thinking soundly, or having opinions that line up with at least what I view as being more sensible. So then I go out to state some things that I think to this person, and then that person is going to get the same idea as me. They're going to say, okay, no, man, like, this person is saying something that I don't agree with. A debate must be had. And then we struggle against each other's ideas, and the result is whatever it is. Now, if that really was the case, if this wasn't just an impulse to spew our ideas as just only when we're immediately reminded that someone else does not agree with us. If this really is just entirely some noble pursuit of general truth among the population, you know, why exactly are we not, I don't know, writing a thesis on our own opinions, or going out for the sole sake of arguing these certain points? Why are we only doing them when we're reminded of them, you know, during our daily activities? And I don't know the answer to that. This is a question that's meant to be answered probably by looking at human psychology. But I guess the point that I want to put out there, that it really does have to do with impulsiveness, and you know, the need for us to do anything, it needs to be immediately present in our minds, or else we're just going to go off on our way, just doing our daily activities. So I'll put that out there. This wasn't a mega long video that most of my discussion ones that I do, because really it was just an observation. I don't have a hypothesis on this. Just a point, and that was my point. So why do we argue with people on the internet, and why do we only care to act about things that we're only simply immediately reminded of? So there you are.